Not going to lie, this is probably my favourite time of the year. Parental Guidance is on the TV. Season 3. It's back on 9 and 9 now tonight. G'day, welcome to the Happy Families podcast. Real parenting solutions every day on Australia's most downloaded parenting podcast. We are Justin and Kylie Coulson.
Last week's episode, big TV. This was huge.
How do I build a house?
You suck at this game, Basic Taco.
I'm just learning. Go drink dishwashing liquid and die, Taco. Jesus.
Dealing with screens and the challenges that parents are being faced with, and our kids.
Yeah, I'm still blown away by the AI bots.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably for the best. I don't need you being my best friend anyway. See ya, bro. You're a jerk.
Still doing my head in. And just the... I was thinking about it the other day about tech companies, and I just thought, at no point have any of the tech companies ever actually done anything to earn our trust, and yet we trust them so much.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about last week, though. We talked about last week or last week. We've got to talk briefly about tonight. If you missed it, you can catch up before 7:30 tonight. You can catch up on 9 now on the app and watch episode 1 of season 3 of Parental Guidance, starring yours truly, as well as Ali Langdon. And we've got 4 focused parents who are doing such a great job. Tonight, Kylie, the conversation moves from where we've been on screens, and now we're shifting into
Real life.
real life challenge, peer pressure.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. And we're including consent in the peer pressure conversation because quite often non-consensual behaviour occurs because of pressure. Somebody's pressuring someone to do something, or somebody feels pressured to do something, or a whole bunch of friends and peers are saying, you guys should do something. And there's so much pressure around the consent conversation. Special guest on the show tonight. I'm not going to say who it is, but oh my goodness, it's a conversation that you really have to be there for.
Well, can we tease anything about tonight's show?
I don't want to get in trouble with 9, so I'm going to have to be very careful with what I say. Big recaps every day this week after tonight. Let me ask you the questions that we will tackle tonight to give you kind of a heads up and a way into discussions with your kids. Can your children talk to somebody new? Like, how comfortable are they in novel social situations? That's going to be a major focus tonight, and it plays a really important part in our children's social development.
Okay.
Second question, have you talked about consent with your kids?
Oh.
Now, we mentioned this on the podcast the other day. You and I have recently had a big conversation with our children about, I guess, consent and a range of other topics related to pressure from boys, because we've got girls, pressure from boys around dating and relationships. Here's my next question. What would your child do if they were with somebody who started to bully, exclude, or ostracize somebody else? Can you be confident that your child is going to be an upstander, not a bystander? And maybe the last one that I can tease, how willing is your child to say no when everyone else is saying yes? In other words, are your children rule breakers, or are they the kind of kids who will say, in spite of all the pressure, in spite of the fact that everybody's saying we should do this thing, it's actually not okay to do it. We've been told not to do it. We shouldn't do it. How strong are your kids?
One of the things that I absolutely love about the way parental guidance plays out is I get to see in real time how other parents navigate these challenging conversations. And there's plenty I wouldn't do, but every now and again, there's just this gem and I go, oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
I love how they did that. And the opportunity I then have to add that to my toolkit is powerful.
More opportunities for more additions to the toolkit tonight on Parental Guidance. It's 7:30 on 9, or you can stream it live on the 9 Now app. Parental Guidance, Season 3, Episode 2, Peer Pressure. See you tonight on the telly.
Did you forget something?
I forgot to do the wrap-up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's do that now. The Happy Families podcast is produced by Justin Rulon from Bridge Media. Mim Hammonds provides admin and research support. If you'd like more information and resources about making your family happier, you'll find them all at happyfamilies.com.au.